Okay, let's do it. I'll set you. Yeah, well, you are. We're live. We're live. That was a bad entrance. I mean, we've got to work on that. We've got to work on that. Here we go. Leafs hosting the Fremont Flyers here. This is varsity action. Leafs come in at 4-1. They get 8 points. 36 goals, 4-12 against. Fremont comes in at 0-4. Only 4 goals, but 17 against. But it's all relative, Coach, based on who they've played.
Absolutely.
Starting lineups coming up. I know you've got some schematics to talk about, but let's get the starting lineups here for both teams. All right, here we go. Strap them on. Varsity action. Des Moines Oak Leafs. Fremont Flyers in town. Oak Leafs. JV looked pretty sharp early on, Coach. Now see if the varsity can follow suit.
Yeah, one of the things I want to look at is, Fremont is, number 11 in the league with penalty minutes, 132 penalty minutes through their, 4 games. That's a lot of penalty minutes. And so if we can start attacking and draw some penalties from some of their top penalty getters, number 13, number 16, those type of things, because their penalty kill is 13th in our league
Wow.
at 14. And so
Way back.
you can take some advantage of that if you can draw some penalties from them. And so, look for that. Hopefully that, we can do that, and then our power play can come to play.
Leafs are going to come at you on your YouTube screen from right to left in blue breezers, white tops outlined in blue and gold numbers. Hender will take the draw. That's Mink and Merrick to his right and left, and Butler and Warwick on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice as they move from right to left, and we start this one off top of the first period. Gathered by Butler as he checks that one forward just inside the blue line. Now controlled on the back of the blade by Hender. He'll send it back in. The Leafs try a dump and chase to no avail. Sent outside the zone. That's Butler. He'll send it right back in on goal, and Fremont will control from left to right in all black. Black and silver. Silver numbers. Pretty cool unis. That trickled in front of the net. Merrick was the last one, the closest one to the puck, unable to get there. That stabbed just outside the zone. They'll have to reset and try it again. That's Hender off the back of his blade. Now controlled by Merrick. Merrick shovels in the open edge for Mink. The Hoover sophomore gathers. Now he's able to win the battle and take it from the red. He's got it in the blue. Mink, blue, slot, unable to control it. Given up just inside the blue line. And back come Fremont. That Stern will get an icing and a stop and play. Our first stop and play at the 15:58 mark. Varsity action. Leafs versus the Fremont Flyers.
And as I was going through the Fremont Flyers kind of statistics and goal scorers and who produces the offense for them, it was pretty amazing to me that 4 defensemen were the top point getters.
Wow.
Coming into this game.
That's top-down hockey, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, that is surprising. You don't see that a lot, do you? I like to see how that plays out. Back of the net they go. Leafs look to work. Shoveling pass done. Back of his blade. Unable to get there. Now shoveled outside the zone where Stern will stab it in. Hobbs will continue it on in. Fremont goaltender will send it to his right side. No control behind the net, but stolen quickly. Short side. Pesky move by Tyler May now. He's in the corner. Centering pass and a beauty. He got done. May stole it just to the right of the goaltender. Fed done in the front of the net. And at the 15:25 mark here in the very first period, the Leafs draw first blood 1-0.
Yeah, it kind of mimics what we saw in JV, and just kind of the way the flow of the first period so far has gone. And when I'm looking at who was in net for Fremont, Matthew McKinney, who's given up 4 goals, per game and has an 87% save percentage. We just got to continue to put shots on him.
Done from May starts the scoring for the Leafs right at the 15-minute mark here. In the first period, they lead 1-0. They'll come all the way back down the ice with the stop and play. Icing call will get an offensive zone face-off. Will happen to the left of the goaltender for the Fremont Flyers. Now thought we had a penalty. We don't. My bad.
And again, I'm going to tell you, in this game, magic number is 3. If we can get to 3 goals,
I
like our odds.
That's good now. Centering pass. Zim, one-timer. Chopped over the net. No gathering control by Goodnow back front of his blade. Knoxville sophomore. Goodnow short side shot will get the same result. An offensive zone face-off and a stop and play at the 14:56 mark here in the first. The Leafs will get a wholesale change.
And when I would talk to my teams, when I would tell them we need 3 goals a game to win, is that a hard feat? 1 goal a period, is that hard to ask for? No. Right now we got our 1 goal for the first period, so anything else we get this period is just, icing on the cake for us. We just got to continue to press.
We do have a penalty. Leafs are going to go on a Ankeny Auto Body power play at the 14:53 mark here in the first. They've got 2 minutes to try to make that happen. Slot Hender sends it. He's one of the wings on this power play. It's May, Dunn, Warwick, and now Hobbs has moved to a defensive spot. And that's how the Leafs will tackle this first power play. First battle won by Fremont. Sent all the way back down where Evans will check it, gather it, and Hobbs will control it. Comes Carter Hobbs. He's the captain for the Leafs. Chopped into the air, now lost momentarily. Gathered again. Round 2 won by the Fremont Flyers. It's Tyler May, the left-hander from Valley. He'll skate it. Long outlet and a beauty to Hender. Unable to continue on was Hender. Now stopped and squelched at the blue line. Back of the blade by May again as he continues to work. That's Hender. Works alongside. This will be sent just to the right of the goaltender Evans. He'll check it, look at it, and lap it just to his right. Now Hobbs will gather it, quarterback it, and send it from right to left. Blue Breezers white tops, gold numbers. Here come your Leafs. The 1-0 lead. 53 seconds to go on the power play, and they have had absolutely nothing going on that little fella, have they, Coach?
No. And this is one area that we need to really focus on. We are right now 13th or 11th in the league in converting in a power play, going against a team that's 13th in the league in the penalty kill. So if there's one area that we need to really focus on and clean up, this is it. And so it hasn't gone off really well right now. We need to build on this.
Mink, Cooker, and Merrick. That's Cooker. Tuck pass, Mink got him. Just like that. The Leafs move up 2-0. Enter Landon Cooker. Things started to happen.
And that was a beautiful setup. We were going behind the net, and instead of just dishing it out on the opposite side, he took his backhand and just kind of slid it out. Goalie thought he might still have it, and so he tugged that strong side post,
yeah,
and it went backdoor wide open. So good play, a good setup on that.
So Leafs get that Ankeny auto body power play. So Mink gets the goal from Cooker, and the Leafs lead 2-0 now at the 13:20 mark here in the very first period. Sent all the way back down, where Cooker's the first to give chase. Cooker centering pass, no one there to pick up the pieces. Now gathered again by Warwick, who's pinched, the right-hander from Johnston. The defenseman, Cooker. That's Warwick. All the way around, circles, looks. Warwick still with the puck. Now taken off his puck, and off all skates for that matter, and back comes Fremont. They'll take the blue, now the red. Shovel down, that caught Butler in that big body just in front of the goal. Still there, tickled aside by Evans. That one somehow slid all the way to the goal. Evans able to grab it with the stick and send it to his right side. Here comes Barton. Barton will shovel it along the post. Now he'll sail with it. Here's Hunter Barton. Wants Goodnow. Unable to get Goodnow. Now Dorfield controls. The left-hander, Dorfield. Wanted Stern. A little too far where Zimmerman's able to control. Now Stern with the check. Tapped in and a good back check by Dorfield. Slot chance, Evans. Forced to kick that one side. Dangerous rebound. Still in front. Stop. Stammy. Still. Turn. Look. Shot. Caught traffic in front. Checked by Goodnow. Good pressure by Fremont. Their best of the game thus far. Tackled in the corner off the back of the blade by Stern. Now controlled and confronted by Dorfield. Now sent all the way along where Goodnow was able to guide it all the way to the red line down the blue and send it back into the zone. The 11:52 mark here in the very first period. 2-0 Leafs. Now the Leafs got a chance on an odd man. Barton. Centering pass. Good one to Hobbs. Tried the 5-0. Couldn't get him. Stop and play at the 11:40 mark. Leafs lead 2-0.
Yeah, good pace by the Oak Leafs right now and continuing to press. Getting Fremont off kilter. And so can we continue that pace?
Dunn will center the puck. Hobbs to his left. May to his right. That's Butler. And Warwick on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice. As they move from right to left, Blue Breezers, white tops, gold numbers. But here comes Fremont. Take it wide. Warwick confronts. That's the junior from Johnston. Hobbs joins the fray on the back check. Now Hobbs has in the front back of his blade. Hobbs looks to control. He will behind his own goal. Here comes Hobbs. He's the captain. Right, left. He'll take the blue. Now he'll chip it to the red. To his line mate Dunn. Wanted another on a give and go. Unable to answer on the give and go. Come all the way back down. Evans left hand up. Icing. Stop in play.
And like I said, with 2-0 lead right now, the 2 goals in the first period, that's just icing on the cake for the first period. Win the period. You break games up by periods. You got 3 basically games in one. Win the first period.
So far, so good, Coach. 2-0. They're winning that first period. 11:10 to go. Sent it up just outside the zone. Borrud stabs, unable to get there. Now gathered. who sent good back check. Evans able to kick that one aside with the left side of his blocker, and they continue on. That's Hobbs. Steers into the corner where Dunn now controls. Off the left side of his blade. That's Hobbs. Backhand, good feed. Just missed May. That was a good pass by Hobbs. Kind of a no-looker in front, right through the slot. May was set up, just missed the goal, high into the glove side. Good look by the Leafs. They lead 2-0 at the 10:31 mark here in the first. Played into the corner. Fanned on by Dunn. Now back where Hobbs controls, off the right side of his blade. Sent all the way back down the ice. Stopped near the blue line where May's there to pick up the pieces. Tyler May unable to continue on. Now stopped in the corner. May's got it again on the short side. Working with Hender and Merrick on that front line. And it's Stern and Dorfield on defense. Short side, shot on goal. Chopped again. Hender still chopping. Gathered by the goaltender for Fremont. 9:58 mark. You're going to stop and play.
I like our team speed right now.
Yeah.
I think we're utilizing that very, very well. And so if we can just keep putting the puck in open space, that'll be good for us.
Hender on the draw. Played slot. That was Stern from the defensive spot. Right defensive spot. Caught traffic on the way in. This is Mink. Mink short side, unable to get there. Chopped just off the back of the blade of Merrick. He's unable to continue on. Now Mink's got it again. That's Mink on all fours. Lost his footing along the wing as on comes Fremont. Tacked and smothered by Merrick to Mink. Mink wheels back of the blade, still there, all fours. Great feed, Hender. Oh my heavens, what a play by Mink. Mink on all fours, off the back of his blade, found Merrick, and just like that, the Leafs up 3-0. Highlight film goal, Coach.
Absolutely, and Mink didn't give up. You know, made a play on his knees. You know, and sometimes when you're looking for, you know, good teams, you know, people think about luck, and where does luck come from? It means you're working hard. Hard-working teams get lucky.
Create your own luck.
You create those things, right? And so right now, that's what we're doing. We're creating things, and we're getting the right bounces.
That's Hender from Mink. On just a great game effort by Mink on all fours. He shoveled it. I may have said Merrick. I meant Hender. But what a play by Mink to create it. And Hender just made him pay. 3-0 Leafs. Look good. They look fast. At this point, this will sail all the way down where Evans will hold up the left paw. We'll get an 8:58 stop and play in the first period. 3-0.
Yeah, we've just come out on all cylinders.
Absolutely.
Just ready to play and just, you know, not holding anything back. You know, and you look at some of the scores around the league, there's a lot of 8-0 scores. And when we get to those here in a little bit, this is looking like this might end up being something like that.
Be nice. That's Zim, short shot. Just kicked to the side. That's good, no. Back of his blade, now looks unable to get there. Take it off the puck, centering pass, no one there to pick up the pieces as the Leafs looking to continue the peppering. That's good, no. Taking off the puck now, he's shoveling it off the back of his blade and send it in all the way back around. See if this one gets to the point. Will not be able to get there. Barton able to keep it off the front of his stick. Now Barton continues on. Now gathered by Warwick. He's the Johnston Jr. Gathers, open space. Look for his man Butler, his line mate. Now Butler's got it again. That's Warwick. He'll send it wide to the wide side and sent back in. High off the glass and the dump and chase to the 8:19 mark here in the very first period. Leafs up 3-0. Now skated this Warwick. Head of steam. Wanted Hobbs along the wing, unable to get Hobbs. May joins the fray. Scrum ensues just inside the blue. Now it's taken to the red. Tackle now sent back in where Levi Butler will be the first to engage. Is able to do so. Poke it ahead to where the racing one. Dunn has it. Try to not let pass to Hobbs. One bounce is going to right on net with Hobbs storming. Won't be able to get there. 7:52 in the first. Leafs lead 3-0. Stop and play.
Yeah, I like how we're just continuing to open it up and looking for those, you know, long stretch passes and those type of things. You know, just keep the throttle down. You know, don't let up. Don't put on your heels. You know, another goal. You know, will do dividends for us right now.
Punched out by Fremont as they continue to work from left to right in all black and silver. Now stolen momentarily by Fremont in the zone. Centering pass, no one there to pick up the pieces. They just haven't been able to get in and going. Credit the Leafs with that. Off the back of the boards, almost got Hobbs. Now the Fremont goaltender just has seen enough of that. He'll stop it. We'll get an offensive zone faceoff. It'll happen to the right of the Fremont goaltender at the 7:29 mark here in the first period.
He's been able to take some of these stretch passes. I mean, they're indirect passes. They're off the boards. But all of them, they're not getting into be icings. They're all getting on the goaltender, so we get offensive faceoffs.
Faceoff will come to the right of the goaltender, the left of the goaltender for Fremont. Now poked outside the zone. They'll continue on. Good play by Dorfield. He's able to pick up the pieces as Kucher plays off the board as he wants Rowland. It's Kucher, Rowland, and Shepard on the front line. It's Stern and Dorfield on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice. This is Rowland. Plays a right on goal. We'll get a stop and play at the 7:08 mark in an offensive zone. Face-off, all Leafs all night. JV till now.
Right now, it just seems like the Oakleys are really good geometry students right now because they're playing the indirect passing very, very well and creating offensive face-offs to give them extra opportunities.
This will come outside the zone where Dorfield will go fetch it at the 7:02 mark here in the first period. Dorfield plays it all around the boards to Kucher. Kucher gathers. Now sends to Stern. Stern back to Kucher, unable to gather it. Kept in on the point by Fremont. Now tackled and sent into the corner where Shepard's the first to engage. Fremont still first to the challenge as they keep it in the zone. Stern stops, poised, looks. That's Dorfield. Off the back of his blade, sends it all the way to the post, but nobody able to gather it out until now where Shepard's able to poke it past the blue line, and at least they're able to break the zone. To the red, but no more, as Fremont controls from their blue line. Play catch with the defenseman, and they'll move to the red now. They'll send it in right on goal to Evans. He'll catch it, decides better. Now he'll shovel it out. And here they come. This is Stern, where they have the steam. Grant Stern, the right-hander from Ankeny. Sends it in behind the goal. Merrick, the first to engage, unable to get there. Shot, one-timer, quick one. Still in front, backhander. Late attempt by Mink, unable to get there. Merrick was crashing as well. Now tackled in, stabbed in the air by Stern, able to keep it in. And off Stern's skate, where Mink will control, send to Borrud. Borrud to Mink off the back of his blade. Mink now skates inside the blue line, but there's too many Leafs in the offensive zone. 5:47 mark, offsides, stop and play.
One of the things I like seeing out of our team right now is we're able to get some of our younger guys in through the rotations, and we're not having to do a 1-2, 1-2 rotation. And so that's just going to build confidence and make those younger players even better, because of our strong start.
Hobbs made done in the front line, Borrud and Michael on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice. Tapped head stolen by Michaels momentarily. Able to check it outside the zone. Hobbs back in front of his blade. Borrud wrestles with it, now gathers along the wing. Pass to May, chip to Hobbs, gathered by Dunn. Dunn taken off the puck, off May's skates. Michaels have to hurry, and he's not able to get there. Numbers. Jack left to pick it up. Jack able to scramble, close off the 5-hole. Good play by Jack Evans. The DCG goaltender found himself in duress. Now got a whistle and a stop and play, and a puck near Jack Evans' father in the penalty box. Karma, I guess, is what you may call something like that.
Hey, good job by Jack Evans to just stay under control and bail out the defenseman. We had a young group out there on defense, and that's the learning curve, that learning opportunities that you get, right? And so how do you learn from that, and how do you change that the next time that, do I step, do I not? And get that in between, that's what this type of game helps you with.
Dunn, Hobbs, May on the front line, Warwick and Butler on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice as they move right to left. Blue Greasers, white top, slot, middle. Butler swings a paw at it. Now Butler will have it off the front of his stick. Tries to play it to the blue line. Continues on. Now tackled and won momentarily on a good play by the winger for Fremont, but they're unable to control it. Now they do control it in their own defensive zone, and they'll send it to the wing. Pass a little bit too far as Butler will chop this one in, but there's too many Leafs again in the offensive zone. 4:39, stop in play. 3-0 Leafs.
Looks like we're going to be going down on our penalty kill. Hobbs gets the penalty. Looks like a game misconduct penalty. Must have chirped something or said something the referee didn't agree with, and so we'll go on to a penalty kill here.
That is your Rise Pest Control penalty kill.
And right now, Dokley's are number 4 in the league on penalty kill, killing about 93% of our opportunities.
We'd take that for a season, wouldn't we, Coach?
Absolutely.
That's Barton, Zimmerman, Goodnow, and Warwick, and Butler. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice. Warwick, shot. Glove save. Offensive zone faceoff.
And Fremont right now on the power play, they're only at 3.7% conversion rate, and so number 11 in the league. So Oakleys have 5 guys on the ice right now.
Yeah. There we go. That's Warwick. Back of his blade. Barton, short side, shot. Unable to get through. Now tapped head furthermore. Where Warwick goes back to pick up the pieces, and he will do so. Evans will kick it to his right, where Warwick will pick up the slack in the corner. That's Goodnow. Wanted Zimmerman. Unable to get Zimmerman moving. Here comes Warwick. That'll trickle through the skates of Goodnow at the 3:50 mark in the first. Leafs much in control, 3-0. And now going to work in their offensive zone. That's Zimmerman, the right-hander from Riverdale. Tucks, Barton, chance, slot, caught the pad. Barton's still there, backhander again. 2 shots on goal for Hunter, unable to pay dividends. Now Zimmerman goes to work in the corner. Goodnow joins the fray as well. Back they go. Back of the blade by Barton. Stern, one-timer slapper, glove save. 3:23 mark here in the very first period. Leafs lead 3-0.
So I'm guessing we're just still 5-on-5, and that Haas got a 10-minute just misconduct penalty, where it doesn't cost against the team.
Right, 5 on.
It's just against the player. So I guess he's probably going to be done for the next 10 minutes or the next 8 minutes so far.
So there is no rise control penalty kill or no Ankeny Auto Body power play. Just to keep you abreast of all of the sponsors. Appreciate all the work by those folks. Centering pass and able to get there. Just come outside the zone where Stern will follow. That's Stern, the right-hander. Dumped in by Merrick, the right-hander as well. Mink's there. Pesky effort, steals. Mink in the slot, unable to get there. Let's send furthermore along. Now controlled by Stern at the red line. Stern to Dorfield. Dorfield just off the outstretched arms of Hender as the Leafs look to break the zone. They lead 3-0. 2:47 left to go in the first. Hender played to Dorfield. It's the 80s rock star. Look at the hair on that kid. He'll send it all the way back down. We'll get an icing call and a stop in play. 2:37 mark here in the very first period. We've seen a lot of good Oak Leafs hockey.
Absolutely, and I think Dorfield probably want a second chance at that.
Yeah.
To give a little bit something softer off those boards, knowing that Merrick was all by himself. If there would be able to be an indirect pass there that Merrick could skate into, something a little bit softer, he would have had a break. It would have been a 1-0 for the goalie.
It's Cooker and Hender and May on the front line, and it's Butler and Warwick on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice as Scotty Long's mixing it up a little bit. That's all right, Scott. I'm on you, brother. That's May. Back of his blade. He'll play it into the corner. Continued on. Now trapped by Warwick. Try to hit Cooker in front of the net. Now trapped furthermore along as see if we can seal the edge. May's able to get there quickly. Now Warwick's got it. Slides, looks, scattered, front of the net. Great opportunity, unable to get there. Butler, low one, tapped on by Dunn. Dunn able to finish it. Warwick now stops. Dunn joins the fray. Scrum ensues to the left of the goaltender. Still there. Now gathered by Dunn. Dunn, one-timer on goal. Tap, May, short side, unable to get there. Wraparound, unable to attempt again. Good pressure by the Leafs. 3-0, 1:40 left to go in this first period. Butler, low one on net. Stop and play, 1:34 mark. Leafs mixing it up a little bit, Coach.
Well, mixing it up because you have your top point getter at Varsity sitting in the box for 10 minutes. Who do you put in as a replacement? Your top point getter for JV.
Right. Landon Cooker, the sophomore from Urbandale.
Right, absolutely. Why not? He has a nose for the net. Look at his first game. Probably had, 3 or 4 points in that first game, so put him out there with the other guys because he sees the ice so well.
Right on. Offensive zone faceoff for the Leafs just happened to left of the goaltender. That's Barton and Zimmerman and Goodnow. One-timer, Dorfield. Did it get through? It didn't. Caught traffic. Brooks played a low one on net. Now Stern will have to hurry to pick up the pieces. Calmly goes and gets it. Stern now gathers, controls to Dorfield, escapes his stick. Zimmerman able to poke it free, now continues on. Wanted Barton on an outlet, unable to get there. Leafs looking to break the zone. Aerial played to Goodnow along the right wing. Now trapped and sent into the corner. Gathered by Dorfield. He'll send it right back in with 60 seconds to go. Why wouldn't he? In a 3-0 lead by the Leafs. Then all Leafs first period. In the corner they go, Strum and Sues. That's Barton. That's Dorfield. Sent into the corner. Tapper, one-timer, all the way through the crease with Goodnow crashing. Just unable to get his stick on it was the Knoxville race car. Now he'll escape the zone. Good back check by Barton. Now he's on all fours. Back in control. This is Zim. Skates, stick, still Zim. Gathers, wins another battle. Zim continues on. Snapper, low one on net. Goaltender sends that to his left. Front of the net. Mink, scrappy, unable to get there. Now sent all the way back down the ice. Hungry. Leafs look hungry in about every wave and facet of this one, Coach. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. As little as his beak is, he is always hungry.
Yeah.
And he just is driven by a motor. He's just nonstop, and he's going to grind. He doesn't matter what the size of the other opponent is going to be. You know, more times than not, he's going to go into it, and he's going to come out with the puck. So, great job by him.
Dunn, Hender, May, Butler, and Michaels are your five on the ice for the Leafs as they move right to left. Blue Breezers, white tops, and gold numbers. Butler steps up, hand it over to Hender. Now hand it back to May. Now May will take it all the way back, 9 seconds to go. He'll send it all the way along the boards. Now May's going to race it to the red. Last-ditch effort, shot on goal, choppy one, but that is it. And the Leafs, after one period, lead 3-0. Fremont Flyers in town. Been a really good night for Des Moines Oak Leaf hockey. We'll get a scrape be back for the second and third.
Absolutely.
own zone, the left-hander. Fumbles it now. Boy, they're in no hurry, are they, Coach?
No, they're not in any hurry, but they're trying to set things up, and we're doing a good job of just isolating them and not being able to get offensively things going.
They got that same pass they want to throw 2 lines to the blue line, and we're just absolutely thwarting it. That's Mink. Now stolen. Gathered. Red line. They get a 2-on-2 now. Their best effort of the power play. Broken up nicely. Good play by Warwick. Now he'll skate it. The right-hander kick to his right side of his blade. The right-hander from Johnson, the junior, behind the net. Left behind the net. But no Warriors there. 13 seconds to go on the one-man advantage. They got a 1-on-2, and this is all they got. 7 seconds to go, and not a single shot on goals. This penalty is going to come to a close with the Leafs in full control. Sent on the blade on a really good feed. One-timer save and a stop and play at the 14:54 mark. Coach, talk about that penalty kill.
Well, Fremont was trying to get that stretch pass, but we were taking away any lanes that they were trying to get and being able to just neutralize them and be able to get it down the other end. So Fremont wasn't able to break our penalty kill forecheck.
At all.
No.
They got one of those passes to go through. There wasn't a single shot on goal unless I missed it. Centering pass, unable to get there. Stabbed out of the air by Stern. Done. Slot chance. Good save by the Fremont goaltender. We'll get an offensive zones face-off. Another stop in play.
Well, Fremont never even got into the offensive zone to even set up to get anything done.
Yeah.
And that's just out of credit on how we're functioning in our neutral zone and taking away passing lanes.
Stern, one-timer. Low one on net. Rebound escaped just to the left side. Stern was unable to control it. Now Stern's there again. One-timer off done on a tip play. Unable to get there. Good another stop and play at the 14:34 mark here in the second. Yeah, going back to that penalty kill, you really couldn't tell who was on a power play or a penalty kill on that little fella.
Well, and the thing is there's ways to break what the Oakleys are trying to do in order to be able to get it set up. I'm not going to say that over the air because I'm not going to tip any hats in case anybody's listening. But Fremont's going to have to figure that out if they get another chance to be on the power play.
Evans holds up his hand with a nice and stop and play at the 14:19 mark here. Being offensive zone faceoff. Leafs lead 3-0. JV won 5-0 early on. Been some workmanlike effort by the Leafs. They've really looked much the best in this home tilt. That's Barton. He'll center the puck. Goodnow to his right. Zimmerman to his left. Stern and Dorfield on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice. That's Dorfield. Short side. One-timer still there. Goodnow chopping. Whistle and a stop and play. That was a heck of a save by the goaltender for Fremont as there were some point-blank shots being hammered on by Goodnow, Barton, and the boys.
Good pressure by the Leafs coming out here in the second half.
Barton will center it. Zimmerman to his left. Goodnow to his right. Goodnow will grab it. Centering pass, no one there to pick up the pieces. Sent all the way back down where Evans put a fork in this little fella. He'll send it on an outlet. Now giving up in the zone. Heads up. Look out. Snapper. Caught the post. Just off the right side and the shoulder of Evans, giving up in the defensive zone. Lazy play by the Leafs, but now Goodnow's got it. He's the Knoxville race car. Look at him go. In the corner. Back of his blade. Shovels. That's Zim. Back to Goodnow. Centering pass. One-timer Warwick. Good feed by Goodnow. Warwick's there now, composed. The right-hander from Johnson, slot. He'll skate it. He'll dance. He'll prance. Unable to get there. Wanted that stick side and high. Still in front. Left in front. No one there to pick up the pieces, and back comes Fremont. Now shovel to center ice. Or Warwick seems to be on the puck a lot in this shift. For sure. Merrick puts a fork in that one along the boards. Butler continues on. Sends it all the way back around. Warwick will be the first to engage in pinch. Hinder standing guard. Now Warwick will gather it. Circle. Stop. Poised. Look. Snapper. Got him. Picked him. Picked him from inside the blue line. The junior from Johnston beat the goaltender to his stick side and high. And just like that, the Leafs lead 4-0.
And Warwick did a nice job. He was transitioning to his left and then got back into the middle and just kind of waited enough for his guys to set up in front of the goalie, take kind of away his vision. And once the vision was taken away, he was just shooting at the net and was able to get it in. So
4-0. Warwick, I just called his name being all over the shift, and then what does he do? He steps inside the blue line and picks the goaltender. Mink, one-timer to Merrick. Unable to get there. Trapped into the corner off the back of the blade of Hender. Merrick continues to work. Mink now uses the body now to escape the zone. Butler taps to the blue line, unable to continue further. Now Butler's got it again. That's Warwick, the goal scorer, just a minute ago. He's still on him. Warwick goes to work behind the net. Warwick wheeling, dealing, looking. Now leaves it in the corner to where Hender leaves it back for Warwick, and he's got it again. Quite a presence by 7 here within the last 2 minutes. Leaves it for Butler, that low one on goal. That was a good dump pass. We've talked about that, Coach. That low shot by Butler on the point seems to pay dividends for the Leafs a lot, doesn't it?
Yes, and that was a good play by Warwick, just kind of taking it up around the net, coming up around the D, and then be able to just draw the Fremont player to him and be able to dump it off to Butler for a nice low shot. So good cycling of the puck, good movement. So good job.
7 Johnston, the right-hander from number 7 Warwick, with a really good shift there, got the goal. Set the boys up again. Now Borud trying to get back and make a play. This is Michael. He's the right-hander from Roosevelt. He leaves it for Hobbs, the captain, the right-hander from Dowling, who's entered after a little stint in the penalty box this afternoon. Tapped ahead off the stick by Dunn. Back in the corner they go. Trapped in on the body by Dunn. Now gathered and shoveled just past the blue line. Now gathered where Michaels, the freshman from Roosevelt, sends to May, the left-hander from Valley. He's got Dunn free, the racy one, the left-hander. Centering pass and a beauty. Just caught traffic, now trapped, sent in front. Michaels steps up and engages the right-hander from Roosevelt. Now looks like he's going off with an equipment problem, or looks like he's holding his hand maybe. Hopefully nothing's wrong with that young fella. He's done a nice job. That's May. Back of his blade, sends it free to the corner. Hobbs stabs it, blue line, looks, surveys, wheels, deals, kick to the side, just off the post, kept in, active stick by Dorfeld. As the Leafs continue to work and press in a 4-0 lead with 11:05 left to go here in the second period. It's been all Leafs all night long. Here comes Dorfield, back of his blade. Now have to gather it again. He'll quarterback at the 10:44 mark here in the second period. The Leafs much in control. Center ice they go. Now gather with Barton on a forecheck, able to free the puck clear momentarily, unable to make it happen. Now Stern fans on, he'll think better of it, go back and get it again, play it off the wall to Goodnow. Goodnow along the wing. The left-hander from Knoxville. The sophomore, shoveling pass, wanted Barton. Good look, Zimmerman crashing as well. This is Stern on the edge. Stern, slider, front of the net, choppy one. Had a rebound chance. Barton, one-timer, good shot in the corner. As Warwick had stepped up to, that was Zimmerman stepped up from the wing on a little bit of a pinch, had a shot on the short side, the stick side, unable to convert. Good puck movement by the Leafs, still in front. All Leafs, that's Stern. Zimmerman, Barton, front of the net. Zim, one-timer, awkward bounce. Stern controls, now finally able to escape the zone and poke ahead momentarily. Stern on all fours, he'll gather, send to Zimmerman, heady play. Zim sends it just to the side of the goal, and in the corner they go where Hender now engages. It's Hender, send it behind the net. One-timer, unable to get there, gathered. A lot of pressure by the Leafs the entire time. That's Hender, the left-hander from Ankeny. He'll skate it, circles, looks, surveys. Caught traffic in front, and now Jack Evans is going to have to pick up the pieces. Snapper over the net. Good hustle by Warwick to get back, cut off any kind of shooting angle potentially that could be had by Fremont. Now sent to Mink in the corner, just off the off-stand. Mink able to gather it on a gritty effort. He stays on the puck. Now he gathers, wheels, deals. He's got Hender on the wrong side of the law. Offside stop and play.
It always happens when you're trying to make just that one move at the blue line. You catch your teammate off sides. But good pace, man. Just way that we're just finding each other, making plays, and just moving the puck and using each other.
Faceoff will come right adjacent to the goaltender for Fremont. Now sent by Minette, where Hobbs will be the first to engage. Now Dunn gathers, pokes it off the right side of his stick. Now he'll control it. Back of his blade, front, looks, gathers, wanted Hobbs on a streamer, unable to get there. Butler chops it back in, and the Leafs go to work again. from left to right, blue breezers, white tops, gold numbers. Sent to the blue line. Now the red. One-on-one. That's Butler. Levi thwarts. But Warwick picks up the pieces back of the net. Now sends it all the way back around into the wing, where Butler will skate it now to the blue. Butler will ask for the red. Now Butler will ask for the blue. The big fella, the left-hander from Valley, just missed one. Glove side and high. Is Fremont able to poke it out of the zone finally? 4-0 Leafs lead. 8-minute mark here. Halfway point here. One-timer and a beauty. Sent right on net. Unable to get there. Now tapped ahead, and now they got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. They throw it into the zone awkwardly, where Evans will shovel it. Stern will gather it. Now Stern will send it on a beautiful outlet to Hobbs. Pass went a little bit too far. It'll be smothered. We'll get an offensive zone faceoff at the 8-minute mark here in the third. Second period, we get a stop and play.
Again, we're just playing fast. I think we're playing faster than what Fremont is thinking that we're going to be or what we're going to try to do. And so it's just causing havoc for Fremont, trying to figure things out to slow us down. And they're not able to right now.
Roland, Shepard, Cooker, Stern, and Dorfield on the ice for the Leafs. They work from left to right. Blue breezes, white tops, gold numbers with a 4-0 lead. Right at the midway point in this one, the 8-minute mark, snatched out of the air by the goaltender for Fremont. We'll get an offensive zone faceoff. Will happen to his right. A stop and play at the 7:55 mark here in the second period. Same group.
Same group, and we got a real young group out there, so I'd like to see what they have to offer right now.
Cooker, backhander, unable to get through. Now chopped off the glass and outside the zone. Stern sent to the blue line. Just escapes Cooker. Now back where Shepard gathers. Cooker continues to battle. Neutral zone battles. Confronted by Stern. Now sent back to where Dorfield picks it up. Back of his blade to Stern. Stern to Cooker. One-timer Evans. He'll send it to his left side where Stern will look it over, gather it, shovel it, send it, but left dangerously in front. Slot, chance. Evans forced to kick that one to his left. All the way back around. Held in nicely by the point defenseman for Fremont. Now back in the corner they go. Scrum ensues to the right of the goaltender Evans. That's Cooker on the puck. He looks to dig it out, ain't able to do so. Stern's there as well. Now tapped and sent off the point and gathered by Roland. He'll skate it to the red. Now through his skates, continues on, where Cooker will pick up the pieces. Now sent finally past the red line where Stern looks to gather it. Confronted, taken off the puck, kept in the zone. Cooker on a good back check. Able to force it to the right side, sent all the way down just to the right of the goaltender, kicked to his right at the 6:44 mark. It's 4-0 Leafs in the second period. Played to the wing, gathered, back of the blade, off the glass. They look to break the zone, unable to do so. That's Stern, the right-hander from Ankeny. Now he's confronted, taken off the puck. Barton looks to pick up the pieces in the back check, unable to get there. Gathered, now sent behind the net, or Dorfield stands guard. Front of the net, dangerously slot. Still there, chance. Now sent to the side. Caught traffic. Stern looks to gather, wrestles with it. Stopped by Evans, still in front. Look out. Puck loose. Finally sent in duress by the Leafs right on goal at the 6:06 mark. Best look Fremont's had in quite some time. Looked like they had an avenue. They're unable to exploit it and drive down it. Back they come on a 2-on-2. Warwick on defense. Drop, Barton, right side of his blade, back side of Warwick's blade. He's gathered, looks, surveys, he'll skate it to the left, circles around, pirouettes. Here he goes. That's the right-hander from Johnston. Looks for Goodnow on the wing, chopped ahead, unable to get there. Kicked ahead, now gathered by Zimmerman. He's the right-hander, the sophomore from Urbandale. Gathers the blue and sends it in on a soft jump and chase into the corner where Zim's back of his blade goes to work again. That's Zim, front of the net with Goodlow there. Nice play by Warwick to keep it in. Tapped, Goodnow, no one there to pick up the pieces. Now shoveled off the glass into the red line we go at the 5-minute mark. Still 4-0 Leafs. They lead midway late here in the second period, actually. Fast-paced action. Shoveled by Merrick. He keeps it in off the top of his body and blade. Hender joins the fray. Joined again by the back of the blade of Warwick. Now Minks there. All four goes Hender. He'll play it in off the back. We do have a delayed call as Evans will skate off. Coach looked like Hender knew, or the Leafs knew what was going on there. They were going to take advantage of it.
Absolutely. You know, I've been kind of impressed at Warwick's game tonight. I mean, he's just been kind of all over the place.
Looks more offensive than normally, I agree.
Offensively, and then he's been able to get back in defense and making good plays, back in the defensive zone and just being able to, cycle, misdirection, those type of things. So done a very nice job so far this game.
So Dunn's going to take this draw. It's an offensive zone face-off of the Leafs, 4:53 mark. Ankeny auto body power play for the Leafs. That's Warwick and Hobbs on defense. And that's Hender, May, and Dunn on your front line. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice. And the Ankeny auto body power play. Dunn, skates, stick, left-hander. One-timer, Hobbs, slapper, snatched out of the air. Stop and play, 140. 4:33 left to go in the period. 140 on the one-man advantage for the Leafs.
And I think we got Fremont kind of on the edge right now where they're a little slow on the movement. So if we can get some quick passing and kind of the transition of tic-tac-toe going with them, I think we'll have good success on this power play.
Dunn on the face-off, controlled now by Fremont out of the corner. That's Warwick. The right-hander from Johnston. That's the left-hander from Ankeny, Hender. Sends it into the corner. Gathered in now, pinched in the corner. Wrestling match ensues. Here's the captain, Hobbs. Slap one-timer on a good look and a feed to Hender. One-timer again, beauty in front to May. Just didn't pay dividends. Good look from Hender to May. The puck missed to the stick side and right, and the Leafs will try it again. Hobbs controls, sends it into the corner. Now tapped ahead. Kept in off the body of May. May stabs it, now sends it again. Good one-timer, good feed to Dunn. Now Dunn controls. He'll stop it, survey it. The Leafs will set it up. Hobbs will quarterback it. That's Dunn, the left-hander. That's Warwick, the right-hander from Johnston. That's Hobbs, the right-hander from Dowling. Sternum, stop and play. 3:42 mark here in the second period. Still 49 seconds to pay dividends on this Ankeny auto body power play.
And I think the Oakleys could get Fremont in a transition on going from a box to a diamond because they're not transitioning well. When we get it up top, one guy goes with them, but the defensemen stay with their guys, and so it creates that opening. So it's got to be a quick pass off to the side and then to a shot for back door.
That's Mink in the corner. Dumped, Mink short side, couldn't get him. Slid to the point. Butler, the lefty, unable to get there. The big fella from Valley stepped up, engaged, made a play. That's Cooker, enters the game. This will escape the zone, come all the way down. Puck on all fours where Evans will put a fork in it. Leave it for his line mate Stern, and here he comes. The right-hander from Ankeny. That's Merrick, the junior. Shovels. That's Mink. He's the sophomore from Hoover. Mink takes it wide. 17. The little fella. Step up. Stern. Chance. Unable to get there. Continues on. Stern. Still with the chance. Now taken on all fours. No call there. Awkwardly is able to escape the zone. And Butler will gather it, quarterback it, survey it from the red line. To Mink, the right-hander from Hoover in the corner. Cooker joins the fray. He's the sophomore from Urbandale. That's Cooker. Centering pass and a good one. He wanted Merrick, who'd set himself up. Couldn't get himself free. Now he's taken off the puck. Back of the blade. Mink, back. Stern unable to control it. This come all the way down to where Evans will stop it. Smear it to the side. 2:31 mark here in the second period. 4-0 Leafs. It's been all Leafs all night long. Since the opening bell, folks, that's Stern. Shovels it into the corner. Barton the first to get there. The right-hander. Unable to get there. Now steered. Here comes Fremont, their first chance at some open ice, but the Leafs quickly close that gap on a good check by Barton. Back they come. Evans will watch that one steer around to his side. Now Zimmerman's the first to engage in the corner. Barton off the right side of his blade in all fours. He'll send it all the way back down. 2 minutes to go. Riley Goodnow, short child. That's the Knoxville race car. Almost set sail, found that checkered flag. Little fella couldn't do it. That's Barton centering pass, wanted the race car again. Unable to get him. Back they come. Warwick just escapes the stick of Warwick, and back comes Fremont. Short side. Evans able to watch that, steer it aside with the right side of his blocker side. And back comes Barton. Shovels to Goodnow. Can he get it through? He does. Goodnow again. Back of his blade, awkward bounce. Still Goodnow, tucks it in. Now we've got a little extracurricular. The 125 mark here in the second, nevertheless. 4-0 Leafs and a stop in play.
The Oakleys are doing a really good job of just taking angles away. Even when you think that Fremont's going to have a break, we're taking proper angles to break that thing down where it's not going to cost us anything. And so, we just continue to do those things. We just got so much team speed right now.
Yeah.
What Fremont has.
I agree. Leafs look fast tonight.
Yeah.
Look very fast. That's Hobbs, draw. Done. Caught traffic in front. Now Hobbs is the first one to get there again. Warwick looks to step up. He stands guard. Now Leafs look for a scrum in the corner. Handled by Dunn. Short side. Almost a wrapper, unable to get there. Now we got a call and another penalty to stop and play at the 1:09 mark. What do we got, Coach?
Hey, that's a good drive by Hobbs and taking that all the way across the net. He draws a penalty because he doesn't convert on a goal, but then the interference call on Fremont gives us the power play. So it's a good draw. That's why you take those things hard to the net and take it across, because you're going to draw something, either a trip, a hook, or a hold.
That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happens.
Exactly.
So it gives you an opportunity this last 1 minute here. If we can set something up and get a quick goal going in and just get that momentum going into the third period.
So Hobbs moves into a defensive spot on the power play. Warwick will take the right defensive spot. Dunn will center the puck. May and Hender will take the wings from left to right. It'll be an offensive zone faceoff to the right of the goaltender for the Fremont Flyers. Controlled. Back of the blade, Hender. Hobbs able to keep it in off the back of his blade. Leafs looking to gather it. Sloppy start to this power play. That's May in the corner. Wrestles one free. Warwick gathers, and Fremont's able to win the first battle on this one. 1:38 left to go in the penalty. There will be some overlap. 44 seconds left to go in the period. That'll leave the Leafs with just under a minute to go when the third and final period starts, unless they're able to score here on the power play. So they've got some house money if they want to exploit it. That's Hobbs. Snapper, short one. Open net. Warwick unable to get his stick on it. Now Hobbs will control it. The captain, the right-hander. The senior from Dowling, back of his blade. He'll take it all the way back around. He'll survey. Now it's taken off the puck. Warwick looks to pinch, unable to do so. It escapes the zone. Leafs unable to gather anything with 10-9 seconds to go here as the second period starts to come to a close. And it will come to a close with the Leafs leading 4-0. They'll have 51 seconds left on the power play. They've looked good the entire night. We'll be back for the third and final. This is Des Moines Oak Leafs hockey. All right, back on and at Metro Ice Arena. Leafs lead 4-0. Andrew, been all Leafs since pretty much since the moment we parked our car today, hasn't it?
It has been, and I think we got to my magic number of 3.
Yep.
We're at 4 right now, and it would take just for a complete collapse by the Oak Leafs not to surrender this win. We got 51 more seconds on this power play. I'd like to see us be able to get in the offense zone, set it up. If we can get a goal, great. But I just want to see us set it up and move the puck around, get some chances here in this 51 seconds.
So the third period starts with the Leafs on a one-man advantage in the Ankeny Auto Body power play. That's May, Hender, and Dunn on the front line. Hobbs moves to a defensive spot, and that's Warwick. He's back. He's got it in the back of his blade right now. It's number 7, the right-hander from Johnston. Wanted Dunn in the wing. 33 seconds left in this one-man advantage.
Appreciate everything you do.
Dave Siebert, my main man. Dave Siebert in the house. Gentleman and scholar. I don't care what anyone says. I like that fella. Everybody does, for that matter. Good seeing you, Dave. Back behind the net they go. One-timer. That's done. On the wing. Hobbs, control it front. Just kicked aside by the goaltender. Good late effort by him. Keep it out. Now Hobbs has it again. Slot, Dunn. Chance leaves it behind the net. To Hender, to Dunn, the left-hander. The right-hander, Hobbs. Small one didn't get through the net. Looked like he tried to finesse one through, unable to get there, and now it'll finally break the zone. The 15:58 mark of both teams will be at full strength as Fremont is going to try the ice over here. Kicked aside to the left by Evans. It's a DCG goaltender, Jack Evans. 4-0 lead by the Leafs at the 15:48 mark here in the first. In the third, my bad. Here we go. That's Hobbs, the right-hander. Wheels through traffic. Got caught in a 4-man stalemate there. Now it's sent to the side where Stern will look to gather it off the front back of his blade. That's Stern. Wrap around to May, the left-hander from Valley. May just inside the circle who has to take the blue. Wanted the red, now it escapes. Gets there to Mink. Mink, one-timer, short side. Rebound was there. Kucher unable to grab it. Now gathered and sent further along all the way to the blue line, where Dorfield will sock that one right back in at the 15:13 mark here in the third and final. Leafs lead 4-0. That's a rock star holding the point there. That's Merrick. Circles. Tuck pass. Got his man Kucher. Tucks another one into the corner. Leafs got nothing but time and lead in their hands right now. As Fremont came to town, found themselves in a buzzsaw to this point with 1 to go. Dorfield sends one on net. Goalie stop in play at the 14:48 mark here.
Yeah, so I think we just continue to do the things that we're doing. Keep the thing in the keep the puck in the offensive zone. Make Fremont use the whole ice. And good things are going to happen for us here.
That's Barton. He'll take the draw. Zim to his left. Goodnow to his right. Dorfield and Stern, those are your 5 Leafs on the ice in all white. Blue Breezers, gold numbers. They lead 4-0. They're in their offensive zone. Now tacked on into the corner. Sent to the wing, now poked to the blue line. Socked ahead where Stern controls. Wrapped around. He'll send it all the way back down around the net where it's poked to the side by the goaltender for Fremont. Now they'll send it to the winger Barton controls. That's a right-hander. Barton, Goodnow, Shovel, one time. Chance. Zim was there. Now we got a whistle and a stop in play at the 14:18 mark. What do we got, Coach? Penalty, I think.
Looks like an interference call, and I'm not sure if it's going to be on Fremont or if the Oak Leafs. Interference in front. And it looks like they're taking Zimmerman on an interference call, which sometimes is an odd play in the offensive zone. Usually it's the defensive player that interfered with the offensive player. But I think Zimmerman was trying to post up.
Yeah, he was.
It interfered with the defensive player, so we're going on a penalty kill here.
So this is the Rise Pest Control penalty kill. And our Rise Control Pest penalty killers are May, Dunn, Hobbs, and Warwick. At the 14:10 mark here in the third and final, minute 50 seconds left in the Rise Pest Control penalty kill. Leafs lead 4-0. Chop now sent to the red line. Gathered and controlled by Fremont. Oh, good shot. One of their best. Now the other one dumped it in back on goal. It looked like they had Evans beat momentarily to me to the right. The shot escaped wide. The follow-up was to no avail, and now the goaltender for Fremont has it behind their own net. They'll try to quarterback it from left to right in black, silver outlines, silver and white numbers. The Fremont Flyers, here they come to the red line. Outlet miss. This will sail all the way back behind the goal where Warwick will play it all the way back around to the defenseman for Fremont. Minute left to go in the one-man advantage for Fremont as now they look to circle. But I've never seen a team take more time setting up their power play than these guys. I'd like to see what it looks like in their offensive zone. Here they come, slot. Chance can. Hobbs rides his man all the way in. One-timer Evans kicks that one aside. Now they shovel into the corner. Leafs still not going to give him a chance to set this thing up ever tonight by the looks of it. Too much team speed, Coach.
Yeah.
4 and 5 even they're able to do it. Now they do get to the point, shovel one in. Caught traffic in front, escapes to the wing. Good penalty kill again by the Leafs. 26 seconds to go on the one-man advantage to Fremont. Shoveled, unable to get there. But Warwick again controls, looks much in control, sends it. This doesn't escape the zone. They're able to pinch it in with 16 seconds to go. But now Hobbs is able to put the hammer in that little fella. I don't know if I've seen any better penalty killing in a long time than that. That could be as much due to the futility of the of the Fremont power play as anything. But hey, we'll credit our boys. Stalemate now. Scrum ensues as everybody circles to take a look. It's like a fight on the playground. Now broken up just inside the blue line. That's Hender, the left-hander from Ankeny. Circles, gathers, wins the battle, now loses the battle, goes on all fours. Now sent to the point. Good gather by Stern, good hands. One-timer, good low one, kicked into the net. Stop and play at the 11:51 mark here in the third and final 4-0 Leafs.
And if we go back to Fremont in their breakout on the power play, they send 4 guys back, and they're trying to they do the same thing over again, and it's not working. And so right now that's the same formation that they have on their power play. They're not able to create something different to break the forecheck of the Oakers.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. I'm with you. I think it's a little bit of both. Front, that's Mink. That's Merrick. Right-hander. Snapper. Just escaped the 6 side and high. Now in front of the net they go again. That's Mink again. Tuck pass. Trying to get Hender loose on the wing. Hender wrestles with his man. Scrum ensues. Mink charges, unable to get there. And back comes Fremont. Able to poke it only no further than the blue line to Stern. Stern on a good feed to Hender, and he's got a 1-on-2 in the blue. Hender, the lefty, Ankeny, slot, caught traffic, caught a stick in front. Now Merrick chops at it, unable to get there. Able to escape the zone, and they're able to finally break it again. Now I say it to the red. Now Barton's got to pick up the pieces as numbers for Fremont if they want it. Evans forced to step up and engage. Dorfield had a hand in that one. Merrick now with this one, the right-hander. Great feed, good look to him to Barton. That's a big fella. Barton now shins, shoulders, and all. Circle, chance, good, no, one-timer. Good feed by Barton. Wrapped all the way around the net, sent it in the slot. Unable to pay dividends. 10:39 mark here in the third and final. Leafs lead 4-0. And a dominating performance by the JV as well, 5-0. Leafs lead 9-0 on the day. Since we drove in today, parked the car, this was going to find the net to the right of the goaltender for Fremont. 10:25 in the third, we have a stop in play.
And I think just with our team speed right now, and we've been able to wear down Fremont, anything that they wanted to do. We're taking away passing lanes, and we look fast because we're doing those things.
It's Zimmerman, Barton, and Goodnow on the front line. Butler and Michael on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs as they move from right to left. Steered aside by Evans, kick to his left into the corner. Chopping attempt by Fremont, unable to get there. Centering pass by Fremont, also unable to get there. Does escape to the point, low one. Caught traffic in front, traffic to the stick of Warwick. He's able to gather that. Now he's got it again on his blade. He plays an aerial. It's a nifty look. Wanted Zimmerman on the post pattern. Unable to get Zim on the post. Stays in, now trapped back of the blade as Goodnow fights through a stick and his own impeding process, and he's got it now. Skipped ahead, another aerial played by Warwick. That looks like it's in vogue right now as Barton gathers it underneath it. Oh, man! And Warwick, man alive, did Barton pick the corner. Warwick tried his second aerial of the day, and he caught, man alive, he caught Barton on the wing, and Barton took that thing on the flag pattern, sent it in over the goaltender's right shoulder, and just like that, The Leafs are up 6-0 with 9:42 left to go in the third.
It almost worked. It is just, get it out of the zone, just put it in open space where a teammate could go up and get it. And then Barton just, basically said, you know what, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get the hardest shot I can. It's either gonna score or it's gonna be above the net, and it was one or the other. And so, lucky for us, it was a goal.
Too bad there wasn't a water bottle up there for Barton to shoot at, because that was a nice. He looked poised. That was a good-looking shot. Credit Warwick for getting that puck to him in open space with a little ingenuity, if you will. Back they go. That's done. The racy one in the corner slap. Chance one time. Stopped by the goaltender with an offensive zone face-off of the 9:19 mark here in the third and final. What do we go to running clock? What's the score in running?
6.
6, so.
Up 6, and then we get to a running clock. So.
Gotcha. Hobbs will take the draw. Dunn to his left, May to his right. That's Borward and Michael on defense. Those are your 5 Leafs on the ice as they try to close this thing out. Still in front. Chopper still in front. Scrambling. Another offensive zone faceoff happened in the same spot to the left of the goaltender for the Fremont Flyers. Hobbs will take the draw. Wins the draw. May, one-timer, right off the chest of the goaltender with Dunn crashing. Unable to get there. Now Dunn continues to work. Still there, Dunn looks to wrap around. Still in front, Hobbs there as well. Now Michael will step up and pinch. He's wrestled off the puck. Stopped in the corner. It's all Leafs. It's a swarm right now is what it is. They're beating just a much faster team. Borrud caught traffic in front, unable to get there. Now Hobbs is there as well. Hobbs, back of his blade. May to the point to Michael. Caught traffic, and now there's a foot race into the corner. Centering pass and a beauty. One-timer. Just went over the net to Evans. That's a good feed from the winger. Opportunistic play for Fremont, able to do it. Now May's going to try it from his side. May stops, pirouettes. Caught traffic. They'll check that one, send it outside the blue line to where Dorfield will gather it. Dorfield. Now fanned upon by Stern. Sloppy play by those two. Now back in the corner it goes. Where it's wrestled upon. Dorfield on all fours. Now gathered by Stern. He's able to take it out to the blue line. Great feed by Stern. He wanted May. Just missed it. Tip to the side. Good look by 21. Wanted 3. Unable to get 3. And back comes Fremont. Nothing to do but check it in behind the net. Where Dorfield will tuck it in to the right side. Outlet pass and a good one. Tried to get his man Mink. Unable to get him. Now Mink's pesky and in charge in that one until American step up. Good forecheck to gather the puck. Now Hender on the back of his blade. Mink on the front, now back of his blade behind the net, just behind the goaltender. At the 7:25 mark here in the third and final, Leafs lead 5-0. Stalemate behind the net. Well, now Hender checks to Merrick. Merrick taken off the puck momentarily. Now he's back on it. Joined by Hender again. Scrum ensues. Mink now is there as well to the right of the goaltender. All happening at the 7-minute mark here in the third and final. I think they're probably having a sleepover. This has taken a little bit of time. Guys getting to know each other. And there we go. Sort of. Oh, now Mink goes awkwardly to the ice, and all that ends in a penalty. For the love of God. We're trying to get a bunch of guys into a tent there, and someone came out with the puck.
Looks like they're taking both of them for just roughing calls there. In that situation, we used to teach our kids how to do a little can opener. And what you do is you drive your stick in between the boards and the player and basically just use your stick as getting them off the puck.
Yeah.
And then once you get them off the puck, then you drive the puck out with your stick.
I like the verbiage. I'm gonna work it into the play-by-play.
Yeah. Well,
can opener. I'm just gonna throw the word can opener in there. Hopefully I put it. If I don't put it at the right time, just smack me in the back of the head. That's Warwick at the can opener behind the net. To Zimmerman with the can opener. No, just kidding. Just overdown. Just immediately overuse it. Inside the blue line they go. Shoveled. Slot. Good chance. Good look. Evans closed the 5-hole down. Good save by Jack. That's Barton. Scored the last goal. Now sent to the blue, now the red. Now tapped near the Oak Leafs bench. Now checked in the air. Fluttering to the red line where Warwick will grab it and send it to Barton, trying to send him loose. Just a pass is a little bit too much for him to handle and cover a little too much ice. We'll get an icing call and a stop and play.
It was one of the fun things we did at practice when we were working on tying the puck up. And I had an assistant coach that taught us what that can opener really was. And when I saw it, it was pretty comical. But the kids that understood and how to get guys off the boards to stop from trying to delay the game with tying the puck up. So.
I thought a can opener is when you pull one leg in the air and you make a big splash in a pool. This is done. Oh, tried to pick his man to the stick side high. That was a good save by the goaltender for Fremont, whether he knew he had a piece of it or not. I think he got it with the blocker on his stick side and sent it up over the boards because Dunn had some room there to his right shoulder, tried to exploit it. Looked like he had a good shot, closed off at the last minute deflection. Now Dunn will step up and control the puck. Hobbs, Dorfield, into the back corner they go. 5:53 to go in this one, 5-0. Leafs lead, trying to salt this one away. Hobbs is in the slot, he turns, looks. Taken off the puck. Dumped into the corner now to the post where they wanted. Dorfield and the Rockstar go back with that lead guitar and play something from Poison. Maybe even Def Leppard as he looks it over. It's got done, the racy one. Great outlet to Hobbs. Wheels, deals, buys. One shot. That caught the stick of the goaltender and was sent into the net. Good passing from right to left for your Leafs.
Yeah, and those are the things that are making us look fast. We don't have to be fast, but we're moving the puck and we're in a position that makes us look even faster. So, Fremont doesn't have an answer for that.
This is that line from the JV group. It's Cooker and Shepard and Roland getting some varsity looks here tonight after a really nice game earlier and really nice season thus far. They got the offensive zone faceoff. Those boys trying to make it happen again. Now taken out of the zone all the way to the red. That's Warwick. Back front of his blade. Now he'll play it along to Cooker. Cooker will grab it along the wing. Tries to check it and get it out. Slot chance, kicked aside by Evans. Back in the corner they go, that's Butler. He's a big fella from Valley. I'm talking really big. Just to the side. That's Butler again now. On his way to a lacrosse scholarship. That boy is. Good athlete. Chipped out of the zone. I sent past the blue line. I got a whistle. A stop and play at the 4:38 mark. It's all over but the final score. No way Fremont's coming back today.
Well, we hope not. It would be a mass collapse. And that had been part of a game like that where, we were playing Mason City a couple of years ago and we were up 5 and they scored 5 goals in the last 3 minutes. So it's not over. So we guys continue to get the puck deep, make them utilize the whole ice.
So what you're saying is I got to watch that.
Yeah.
I called the shutout too early in the first game. You got on me. Now you're getting on me for the comeback here. That's Mink, the Hoover sophomore. One-time slot. Butler tries the low one that he's famous for. Warwick, chopper, great shot. Might even caught the mask, at least the upper sternum part of the goaltender. Dropped in front of the net. I got a few conversations, some emails being exchanged at the 4:20 mark, and we're going to stop and play.
Yeah, you just never know in a game of hockey what could transpire. One turnover here, one turnover there, a quick draw, tides could turn very quickly in this game. And so we just got to continue to do what we've been doing and make sure we just force the puck deep.
Michael into the corner, or Merrick wrestles with it. Borard steps up. That pinch didn't work for Cade. Back they come. Slot. Taken right. Good job by Michael to get back and thwart that effort. Back where Mink looks to control it. Chopped on by Hender. Unable to get there now. Borgard's got it in the corner. The big fella looks for the stretch pass. Right on the toes of Mink, almost had him. Got a whistle. An icing call. A stop and play with 3:47 to go. Again, the JV won 5-0. The varsity leads 5-0. The Leafs
And this is a good statement game for the Leafs, you know, kind of where we are in our schedule and where we're headed, and as we build up to the you know, the second third of our season.
Same two teams tomorrow morning at Wells Fargo Arena. JV starts at 11. Varsity will start at 1 p.m. After this, the Leafs will play Mason City. So at this point, the Leafs looking to pad the stats against this Fremont team. If they can come out with the same effort tomorrow, they'll be able to do so. They'll get another test, which maybe should be another tick up in Mason City. Of course, you know, playing Mason City at home versus Mason City on the road are two completely different stories I've learned over the years. That's a tough road win there.
Absolutely, and we get Mason City at the very end of the year, you know, 2 games. That'll be a tough test at the end of the year, but hopefully we have everything figured out by that time.
Played to center ice, 3:12 to go in this one. Sent into the net near the exit sign here at Metro Ice Arena. Over the shoulder of Jack Evans, we're going to stop and play at the 3:09 mark. Leafs will get a changing into defensive zone faceoff. It's going to happen to the right of Jack Evans, the goaltender. It's May, Hobbs, and Dunn. Dorfield and Stern. Those are your 5 Leafs in the ice as they move right to left. Sent on a wicked one around the boards. They wanted May, unable to get him. Skates of Dorfield. Now tangled in the skates of Hobbs, but now Hobbs has it on the right side of his blade. Now Hobbs has it past the blue line. Now Hobbs has it in front of the goal. Now Hobbs tucked it into Dunn, and that's the 6th goal of the game. Persistency and skill by Hobbs, the finish by Dunn. That's what it took for the Leafs to go up 6-0, stop and play.
Yeah, that good play by that top line there and being able to finish. You know, going in tomorrow, you know, it could be a different game, and I think right now the officials might be talking about if that goal went off a skate.
Oh.
Because if it went off a skate, they're going to disallow that. So I think that's what they're talking about right now. We'll see what the discussion results in. Because from my viewpoint, kind of looked like it went off the skate and maybe not off the blade of the stick.
Leafs are going to line it up like they think the less of it, right?
But as they discussed, you know, tomorrow is going to be an interesting thing going down to the Wells Fargo.
A little different, isn't it?
It's going to be different. The ice is going to be different. It's going to be warmer in there, so the ice is going to be softer, which means it slows things down a little bit. And so when we go down there, and then just the backdrop, right?
Yeah.
So you always have a little bit of different view of what that looks like, those type of things. And so, you know, going in tomorrow, we can't look over Fremont tomorrow because we're going to have to adjust to the ice just as much as Fremont is. Looks like they did say that.
Yeah, good call, Coach. You're right. That's exactly what it was, and they did disallow it. What we were saying about Wells Fargo tomorrow, it's a little more vast looking. Yeah. Everything in the backdrops are all a lot bigger. It is no confinement there. It's got a whole different view to it there. So that goal is disallowed because it was off of a skate. So Leafs still lead 5-0, but Uncle Six was not to be had. This Stern in front of his blade. That's May. Continues to wrestle with it. Short one and goal, kicked aside by Evans. Good play. That's Hobbs. Wanted Dunn, unable to get there. May was there as well. 2 guys in the route, unable to happen as Leafs look to salt this one away. Good feed to Dunn. Tuck pass and a beauty one-timer Hobbs. Dunn looked to snare that one out of the way with his right paw, and it somehow found its way into the lap of the goaltender for Fremont Flyers. We'll get a stop and play at 2:09. Nothing left but putting the salt on this one.
Yeah, but they're going to call an outside face-off here because of a hand pass. I think when we went up to try to grab it, and that's what it caused for us to have an outside face-off.
Draw one by Fremont. Tuck pass, they tried it, now got a whistle. Another stop and play. It looks like, is that a cross check of some sort?
Like
interference, yeah.
Yep. So Butler got caught, you know, interfering the path for Fremont player to get to the puck, and so we'll end the game on a penalty kill.
Yeah, well, 2 minutes to go on 2 minutes on the penalty, 2:01 left to go in the game. So for all intents and purposes, Leafs kill the penalty, they kill the game. Your Rise Pest Control penalty killers are Warwick, Michaels, Hender, and Stern. Those are your 4 Rise Pest Control penalty killers. Try to put this thing in the bank for the Leafs. Try to double up on 2 5-0 wins here today. Move into Wells Fargo tomorrow. A little momentum against this same Fremont team. This is the first time I've seen them set up their power play. Wanted to see it look like. Glad I got a chance to do it because the Leafs haven't given them a chance. Now in front of the net. Scrum ensues. Still in front. Chopper, that went over the net. Jack deflected that at the very end. Nice play by Jack to keep that one out of the net. At the 125 mark, and now it's sent past the blue line as everyone's smelling it. It's Warwick. Tender. Leaves it too far off the end of his blade. He'll go back and fetch it. Now he'll tuck it back to the blue. Now it comes to where Warwick's just going to send it in on net. They're going to gather it. Almost held it too long. 53 seconds to go. Looks like one more rush for Fremont if they can set something up. Good forecheck by Hender. Now gathered again. Tapped ahead now. Yeah, they can't get that. They can't gather it and get on that power play. Fremont just unable to do it. We're going to find teams that are much more skilled at that. You'll find one that's really good at that at the Turkey Cup.
Right.
Those guys know how to run a power play. Tapped into the zone. 19 seconds to go. Sent to the wall by Dorfield. Kept in by Fremont. Whistle and a stop and play. They thought it skipped back and forth.
So offsides here, and so with 12 seconds left in the penalty on this face-off, what I'd be looking for is just either you win it back and you ice it right away, or you win it forward and don't let them get a clean break into the offensive zone.
Check to the red line. Now tapped ahead. To behind there where Dorfield will just send it all the way back around to Barton. Barton will send it all the way back around to the red line, and that's going to do it. The Leafs come out of here with a sweep against Fremont, JV and Varsity. Both identical scores of 5-0. Looked much in control from the start, but like Andrew said, it could be a different story tomorrow. You never know.
You never know. You know, Fremont played the Des Moines Capitals over in Fremont, and Capitals kind of had the same result on the Saturday night. Sunday morning, it was a little bit different. You know, Varsity was a little bit closer. JV Capitals lost to Fremont. That was Fremont's only win. And so you've got to, put this aside and move on and not overlook. But you got to continue to play with what we were doing today.
Yeah, you don't want to come. You don't want to come in tomorrow morning a little too overconfident. Whole different sheet of ice, and like you say, a whole different backdrop. So
right.
We're going to sign off for today, and then we'll be back tomorrow. Oak Leafs will play Fremont at Wells Fargo Arena. Starts mid-morning tomorrow. I think it's like 11-1. Am I close to that?
11-1 tomorrow.
11-1 tomorrow. So for Dan Kinney and Andrew Wade, we're going to sign off for tonight. We'll join you guys tomorrow for another round of Oak Leafs hockey. Again, good sweep by the Leafs today, 5-0, 5-0, JV and Varsity.